Hi everyone, today I'm going to tell you about a story about the Little Red Riding Hood. And in the title of the story is Little Red Riding Hood. That means a girl. And let me tell you, it will find some question inside. One day, Little Red Hood saw her mother was cooking some sweet, yummy cookie. Then he said, "Mommy, is the cookie for me?" Then Mom said, "No, this is for Grandma. I will take it to Grandma because he's sick." But Little Red Riding Hood said, "Oh, I like to travel then. Can I travel too?" But Mom said, "No, there are many dangers that will attack you in the forest." But the Red Hood did not listen. "No, please, I'm going to make it away." But in the story, he told a lie. He did it. But that doesn't mean that he told a lie and make it wrong. It means that he do not know how hard it was. But he wanted to do it by himself because he liked job. And so her mother said, "Okay, I will give you a try." But the first thing he said, safety first. First, you need to put on your worm boots so you keep worming nice. Then the Red Riding Hood put on it, and the next step, her mom said, "Now put on this Red Riding Hood and put it on your body. So make sure that you keep your head, brain up in a warm, safe, and sound place too." So he put it on it and the Red Riding Hood. Then he went to the forest with a basket full of yummy cake and milk. Ooh, does that sound yummy? But in the deep of the forest, Little Red Riding Hood forgot about her mother was saying, "Hey, little daughter, go to the right, go to the left." And he said, "Did Mom say to the right or to the left?" But he did not remember. He said, "Maybe we'll go to the right hand." But he go the wrong way. He does it. But he doesn't remember that her mom said, "Go straight way." And do you know how straight way it is? He is at this, and there are 3 rows. One was the right, one was the left, and one was straight way. Straight way that you keep going on your straight way, not left or not left. But he didn't understand. But he said, maybe Mom said go straight way. But the straight way, he go to the other row, and he was lost. Then he said, "Help me, somebody help, I'm lost." For that, then a wolf came and hurt by. And the wolf stared at it, and the Little Red Riding Hood was so frightened that he said, "Help me!" And the wolf just said, "Shh, be quiet, little girl. I'm not going to eat you. I'm teaching you how the way to get home." And do you know that the wolf was lying her? But remember that I say the word, help me. That means he was calling for help. And in that story, a hunter was catching up the bad wolf. The wolf that met him, and he said, "Please do not tell the hunter. The hunter will shot me dead." But he tell, "Please, I will tell you the secret to get home." But he said, "Where are you going to?" And but the Little Red Riding Hood doesn't remember. Her mom said, "Sweetie, remember, please do not talk to any stranger or an animal." But he doesn't remember. Even though the wolf asked her, he still talked to him. And the wolf asked, little girl, where are you going?" Then she said, "I'm going to take Cookie to my grandma's house. He is very sick." Then the wolf said, "Where is your mom?" Then he said, "My mom is at my house. Do you have anybody go with you?" said the wolf. "No." Hearing that, the wolves tried to trick the little girl with it. Then you heard the word, nobody come with her to help her. That nobody come to help her. The wolf heard that, and the wolf began to tell a lie with the little girl. Then the girl said what the wolf said. He's a clever wolf, but not clever as much. He teach the little girl to the way grandma house, and a very bad thing happened. The wolf go to the way that a little Red Riding Hood said, my mom said my grandma's house is at the right of the middle of the wood. Hearing that, the wolf followed the little Red Riding Hood to the middle and the left of the wood. Then he opened the door and he tried to use the little Red Riding Hood voice. And Grandma was sitting inside. He was very sick. Then he said, Grandma, I'm here to take cookie for you. And you heard the voice. It sounds different to the little Red Riding Hood speak. He's a naughty wolf, right? Then Grandma think that was little Red Riding Hood. Then he said, open the door, please, little kid. The door is opening. So the door opened the door and growled at Grandma's and ate her up. Soon, he used Grandma's clothes, wear it on, and went to bed before little Red Riding Hood came. Then the Red Riding Hood came when her mom said that he knocked on the door. Grandma, please open the door. Then the wolf said, open the door, little child. I'm waiting for you. Then he opened the door, but suddenly he realized that it's not her grandma, and he saw the difference from a human to an animal. Then he said, Grandma, why your ears is on top? Humans should have ears up besides their face. But the wolf said, so I can hear you louder. Then he said, why is your hand so big? Then he said, so I can hung you tightly. Then the wolf asked. Then the little Red Riding Hood asked the last question. And he was so frightened. Grandma, why is your teeth so sharp? And the wolf began to tell her secret. So I can eat you up. So the wolf growled at them, and the little girl shouted, help me! And the hunter came and said, where's that bad wolf? And hear that word, help me. He ran to the cabin and shot at the wolf. Soon he took out the wolf and rescued her grandma. Soon the little Red Riding Hood learned a lesson. He would never talk to anybody else that he don't know. And this story is the end. And we'll talk it a little later in tomorrow.